The ballroom glittered under a canopy of cobwebs and flickering lanterns as Strictly Come Dancing returned for its Halloween results night, a night that would prove both magical and heartbreaking. After a spine-tingling Halloween special filled with eerie choreography and dazzling costumes, one couple's fairy tale came to an emotional close. Tonight, the haunting melodies faded to silence for Ellie Goldstein and her professional partner Vito Coppa, who became the latest pair to bid farewell to the BBC's beloved dance competition. The tension was palpable as the studio lights dimmed and Tess Daly's familiar voice filled the air, guiding viewers into the dreaded dance-off, that final moment where dreams balance on a single step. Ellie and Vito found themselves facing Belinda Sopel and her professional partner Julian Caon, two pairs whose journeys had each captured the public's imagination in different ways. Both had poured heart and energy into their Halloween routines, but in the world of Strictly, someone must always leave the floor. As the music began again, both couples took their positions under the chandelier's cold glow. This was not just a repeat performance, it was a plea for survival. Ellie, her costume still shimmering with tiny sequins, moved with quiet determination, her eyes focused on Vito as if drawing courage from his steady presence. Across the floor, Belinda and Julian delivered a powerful, emotive rendition that drew approving nods from the judges. When the music stopped, there was a stillness so sharp it felt almost sacred. The applause faded, and all eyes turned to the panel. Anton Dubik was first to speak. His words were gentle, but decisive. "Both couples gave it everything," he said, "but the pair I believe danced more cleanly tonight, and who I am saving, are Belinda and Julian." Craig Revel Horwood followed, his sharp wit momentarily softened. "It's never easy, darlings," he sighed, "but I'm also saving Belinda and Julian for a more polished and confident performance." Finally, Motsi Mabuse leaned forward, her voice full of empathy. "Ellie, your growth has been phenomenal, and you should be proud." "But tonight, I'm saving Belinda and Julian." With 3 votes already cast, Shirley Ballas, the head judge, didn't need to make the final call. Yet she spoke nonetheless, her tone warm but firm. "Had it come down to me," she said, "I too would have saved Belinda and Julian." And with that, the verdict was sealed. The crowd's applause rose gently, respectful and bittersweet. When Tess Daly turned to Ellie, her voice softened. "Ellie, how much have you enjoyed dancing with Vito?" Ellie took a deep breath, her eyes glistening beneath the stage lights. "I've enjoyed it so much," she said with a trembling smile. "He is such a kind person, everything I hoped for from day one. You've been so heartwarming, so patient." "Thank you, Vito." Her partner's reply silenced the room. Vito's words came from a place beyond performance, from genuine affection and gratitude. "Honestly, there are no words to describe how proud I am of you," he said. "You've changed my life." "You made me a better person." He paused, looking down for a moment before continuing, his voice almost breaking. "At the start of this year, I asked the universe for an angel to come into my life, and then you arrived. I've never had a little sister, but now I do. You're my little sister forever, and your big brother will always be by your side." The audience melted into applause, a collective sigh echoing through the studio. That special kind of warmth strictly evokes when real human stories unfold beneath its glittering lights. As Ellie and Vito took their final bow, Belinda and Julian secured their place in next week's show, one step closer to the Glitterball trophy. The evening wasn't without sparkle, though. The Strictly stage welcomed a special performance by Cad Burns, star of Celebrity Trader, whose live rendition electrified the ballroom and reminded viewers that even in elimination, celebration remains at the heart of the show. The leaderboard from the Halloween special still buzzed in everyone's minds. Lewis Cope, the Emmerdale actor, remained at the top with a perfect 40, a rare feat that had the audience roaring. Karen Carney, the ex-England footballer, followed closely in second place with a bold, athletic routine that dazzled the judges. At the other end of the board, Harry Aikini from Gladiators sat at the bottom, with Ellie just one place above, a small margin that ultimately made all the difference tonight. The Halloween week elimination will linger as one of the season's most emotional farewells. Ellie and Vito's partnership was more than choreography. It was a story of confidence rediscovered, of joy through movement, and of friendship forged under pressure. As the pair left the dance floor for the final time, the audience rose in a standing ovation. The familiar Strictly theme swelled once again, that triumphant yet tender melody that marks both endings and new beginnings. For Ellie, the journey may have ended, but her spirit left an imprint on the show, a reminder that behind every spin and spotlight lies a real person, with courage, warmth, and a story worth dancing for. And as the glitter settled on the empty floor, the judges' table reflected the glow of another Sunday night well spent, filled with rhythm, rivalry, and heart. Next week, 12 couples will return, the competition tighter than ever. But for now, viewers across Britain will remember the night the Halloween lights dimmed, and the dance that said goodbye.